Almost one-fifth of youngsters are unhappy the world over, one-fifth of them. And this is a 39% increase compared to 2 decades ago. Today, 19% young adults have no social support. They believe they have no one to count on. They have most of their meals alone. They don't go out as much. It is a sad state of affairs, quite literally.
Just a month ago, the World Happiness Report was published again, and this time the findings were even more sobering. Across the globe, one-third of adults describe themselves as lonely, and overall unhappiness has reached a record high. So today, let's talk about something we often overlook. Let's talk about what really lies beyond the smiles we so often post on social media. Happiness. It's one of the most underrated and perhaps most misunderstood words of our time. How often do we hear someone say, I do this simply because it brings me happiness? Rarely, almost never. Instead, we often say, I'll do it because it will make me successful. It will make me money. It will earn me respect and recognition in society and in my professional life. We don't really prioritize happiness. We prioritize professional success, social status, money, and validation from others. And gradually, we begin to equate happiness with these external outcomes. We start believing that happiness is something that arrives after achievement, after we have proven ourselves, after we have earned enough, and after we have been applauded. So, happiness is no longer our primary goal. It is secondary, conditional, and tied to things like money, recognition, and title. And that's exactly where we fall into the trap of fake happiness. If happiness isn't equal to success, more money, expensive things, fame, popularity, or validation, then what is it? Here's how I define it. Happiness is doing things that free you from the need to dwell on the past or worry about the future. It's being fully present in the moment. It's a state of being, not a reward that arrives only after achieving something. To feel real happiness, you have to find those activities, those moments where you lose track of time, where you're simply being, not overthinking. That's where real happiness lies. For me, these are some of the acts that bring real happiness. Baking. When I bake, I'm not thinking about the past or the future. I'm immersed in the process. It brings me a deep sense of joy and calm. Listening to my favorite music, spending time with people I love, being alone with my thoughts, just observing and understanding my internal world, reading books on topics that genuinely interest me, and most importantly, my work. I love writing, creative thinking, filming, and editing. I don't run away from it, it's something I look forward to. If you don't enjoy your work, it can become a major source of unhappiness, no matter how much money or status it brings. Not all of these things will ever bring me money or fame, but they're a core part of who I am. It makes me feel whole. It brings me happiness. So, happiness is not a constant state of excitement or a life free from problems. It's a quiet sense of contentment that comes from living in alignment with your values, finding meaning in your actions, and appreciating the small, ordinary moments. It's the peace you feel when you are true to yourself, the joy in being present with loved ones, and the satisfaction of progress, however small.
See, the problem is not about what you are doing. Work is important, success at work is also important, money is important, I'm not denying that. But it's more about what you are not doing. You are not having meals with your family, you are not pursuing your hobbies, you are not meeting your old friends quite often because you are too busy chasing fake definition of happiness, which creates a cycle that never ends.
You achieve something, feel good for a moment, and then you want more. It's addictive but never fulfilling. Real happiness, on the other hand, brings peace, clarity, and freedom. It doesn't demand that you impress the world, it invites you to feel whole within. And when you prioritize real happiness, everything else aligns naturally. Work becomes meaningful, relationships become deeper, life becomes lighter.
Fake happiness is loud and exhausting. Real happiness is quiet but powerful. Don't chase fake happiness. Find and embrace the real happiness.